A rally driver or a co-driver does not just sit beside the driver taking those pace notes or reading them out, but is a very important member of a rally team whom the driver relies on to get through the sections seamlessly, and that is what Riyaz Ismail has been doing for the last 10 years seamlessly. His skills have seen him crisscross the region to register outstanding results.
I've always had the passion for navigation, I mean, I come from not really a rallying family, but my dad was a navigator and he became a driver in the late 80s. Thereafter, Dad was involved in organization. We were doing controls around Narok area because that's where I come from, Narok. And then we started spectating rallies in Nairobi, and we used to see all these guys, competing, and we started doing, becoming fuel marshals. We took up controls and all that. And then down the road, I met Mr. Abdul Sidi. My sister was more passionate about starting to rally and not myself, but then I started taking Nerine to Abdul Sidi and he was coaching her, and I got to know a lot of things as well. And just through Abdul Sidi I got my first ever drive, Joe Mushiri, who was also a student at Abdul, and that was 10 years ago, and then here I am in front of you 10 years later with so much experience.
His skills have seen him crisscross the region to register outstanding results.
I've been rallying for 10 years now, actively rallying in Kenya. In Kenya I do the national championship, I also do the rally raid championship and the classic rallies. In Tanzania I do the national championship, and also in Uganda I've done a couple of events there. I've won national championships in Kenya in the classic category, also in the rally raid. I've been a double champion. In Tanzania at the moment, currently I'm lying second overall and first in my class.
The former student of Abdul Sidi Academy started off with Joe Mushiri before he widened his scope.
Drivers I've navigated in the span of 10 years, if I can remember well, all of them, but yeah, some of them that I've had good memories with. Ronak Shah, Farhaz Khan, my classic driver that I navigate in the Ford Escort with, Ramesh Vishram, Dilraj Chate of Team Kibos. I've also sat with Manik Choda in the ex-Ian Duncan pickup. So yeah, these are some of the names. My first ever driver that I ever co-drove for was Joe Mushiri in a Subaru, and then a Levin as well. You can never forget your first rally and your first finish. I've sat in a Group N car, Group S car, an R4 car. I've sat in buggies, I've sat in rally raids cars, you name it. And now Safari is a new challenge. We are sitting in an R3 car that's going to make it its debut in Africa. It's the first time the car is coming to race in the African soil. So it is a big achievement, a big challenge for Hamza and I. Colin used a Ford Fiesta World Rally car. That was 19 years ago. After that, the regulations have changed. I mean, next year you can see that the World Rally cars are now going electric. The car that we are using is an R3 car. These are the cars that FIA have introduced and homologated this year, so that they can, for the future, they will take over the current Group N, the Evo 10s and the Subarus in the future championship. It's a car that is capped price at 100,000 euros, so it's affordable for majority of the people, and it's a car that will take over regional championship, which will be cheaper to run as well, and it's not so expensive like the R5.
He seems to have a preference for the new kids on the block, or is it the other way around with amazing results too? Riyaz Ismail joined hands with Hamza Anwar, and he proved to be a keeper.
Hamza, I think I know Hamza very well since the beginning of the year. Before that, I used to know Hamza, but it used to be just hi, hello. I used to follow him in the days when he used to do a bit of autocross and all that. Previous to Hamza, I did navigate a 12-year-old kid where we won 2 championships, Tejas Hirani in the raids. Yeah, so coming to Hamza, I knew that Hamza is a baby that is already crawling, he's walking. Now I just need him to teach him how to run. The last 6 months, Hamza and I, there's so much. We've done one rally together, we've done a couple of tests together. Daily, we talk, keep in touch, exchange ideas. We engage so much watching the recce videos for the safari. That's how we are preparing ourselves. And yeah, we have to keep fit, both of us, keep in touch as well, so that, once you have a good partnership outside the car, then inside the car everything is nice and flowing. You get to know each other's, temperamental, how temperamental he can get, and you know how to calm him down. It's just like in real life, like a marriage basically. Hamza was crawling in ARC. Now Hamza is running. You know, we are 600 kilometers sitting together, so the bond is there, the gelling is there. So come safari, you know, we won't waste time from the first stage trying to know each other or gel with each other. I mean, from the first 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 go first stage, you know, it will be business as usual for us. We've seen what our result was in Equator. As a driver, I'm sure Hamza knows his limits as well, where he can push and all that. And yeah, we work together, but for sure, Safari is a big event for us, you know, and we're going to give a good show to the fans and try and bring home a good results.
He hopes to replicate the same in the WRC Safari Rally, having tested the treacherous roads in the ARC.
I mean, ARC is a dream result. It's my best ever results in any ARC event so far in Kenya. But yeah, we finished 5th. To be honest, that was, we didn't even expect that result. You know, we were aiming for a top 10, but then we finished 5th simply because, you know, we drove a very calculative drive. You know, where we could push, we were pushing. Where we could back off and preserve the car, that's what we are doing. We came back, brought the car back to the finishing ramp clean, except from a damaged bumper. But if there was another rally on Tuesday, we just needed a new bumper and would have started. Even our tires came back clean. We didn't have any punctures whatsoever. And having done so many rallies in Soisambo and raids, you know, I tend to know the roads there as well. And one of the advice I gave Hamza during the Soisambo stages is that, you know, keep it in the middle of the road. No matter how tempting the cut looks and all that, don't take it, because when the sleeping warrior is sleeping, it's good. But when the sleeping warrior wakes up, you know, he can punish you and it can be bad for your rallying results.
Well, they have their work cut out, but a focus that they are for their biggest challenge in the WRC Safari Rally is Riyaz Ismail's.
It is a navigator's rally because, you know, it's quite technical, twisty. You have to keep focus, both physically and mentally. So navigators make sure that, you know, you are prepared well for this rally. You know, you've done your recce's well. After the rally, because there's that 2-3 days, and then the ceremonial start, and then Friday is a proper rally. So make sure you watch your recce videos, reconfirm your notes with your drivers, and yeah, just keep fit, keep hydrated. It's a long event, you know, because come Sunday people will make mistakes because of fatigue and all that, and you can capitalize on that.